Hello guys, welcome back to Matt's House of Horror, and today I went to go see the new movie It. So this is a spoiler-free review. Um, so as you probably know, I like to get right into the reviewing it. I don't like say the movie's about this or this. I just get right into it. I absolutely love this movie. um, so I think it was possibly, actually not even possibly, is more accurate to the book than the original miniseries was. And going off the trend of everybody's skeptical whenever they hear this really famous book is getting adapted or this really famous miniseries or movie is getting remade, and everyone's like, well, they might not do it right. I think this movie did the book justice way more than the original miniseries did. So, in the miniseries, I love the miniseries, but I will say that it's almost a little weird because they go from it's almost like it's told in flashbacks, which is not in the book. And I guess I gotta say that I do love Tim Curry, but in this movie, it is told solely through the eyes of the children. No flashbacks, no nothing, just through their childhood as they're being attacked by Pennywise. And so, in the original miniseries, spoiler if you've ever watched it, first half is pretty cool. The second half is alright. But anyway, in the original miniseries, it opens with Pennywise attacking a little girl, some random little girl. In this movie, though, it opens up differently. It opens how the book opens, and that's all I'm gonna say. But this movie did the book justice. I think the kids in the movie, you can tell that they really did. They really did a good job. Mostly what I'm trying to say, but it's almost like it's almost like you're watching real people, not just some fake characters, but actual real people living their lives. It almost felt a little real. And then I like the makeup effects, and especially a lot of the creatures in the movie. And I just like how there's just so much chaos is going on in this town. But I gotta say, I think my favorite part of this entire movie was Pennywise. I gotta say, the guy who played Pennywise, literally, you can see it in his voice. It sounded like he could literally probably go on a mental meltdown at any second. That's what he sounded like. He really sounded insane. Even when he was trying to get the kids to come closer and be all trusting and everything, he still sounded insane. And how he moved, it was almost like a marionette puppet thing. It was kind of weird. But I mean, if you know in the book, he's not really like a clown, but he's really he's like a demon, interdimensional being thing, using this clown thing as a disguise, kinda. And that's what kind of what this movie was doing, was playing off that, his movements, his facial expressions, a lot. It just looks sometimes it looks like a marionette, somebody controlling a marionette or a hand puppet. And I think that's so brilliant on what they did. I think because in the original miniseries, Tim Curry's Pennywise, it was like an evil clown. This felt like an evil clown. Regular, evil, killer clown. It didn't feel like anything else. In this movie, Pennywise feels like a greater force to be reckoned with. It feels like he is a interdimensional being, cosmic entity, deity, demon thing, pretending to be a clown instead of the other way around. So Yeah, I really love this movie. Um, I really had no problems with this movie, actually. Um, and I would actually go so far as to say this is probably the best horror movie I've seen all year. And actually, I would love to freaking rewatch it. Like, this is a really good movie, at least to me it is. And another movie I'm really excited for is the new movie Mother, which comes out next week, actually. Or this week, depending on whenever you watch it, this review. But anyway, um, yeah, I really love this movie. I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. This was like, to me, was the best movie, or one of the best movies I've seen all year. It's up. It has to be up in the top 5. Oh my god, it was so much better seeing it in a theater. It's actually, you don't get a lot of movies like that, especially horror movies, where it's better to see it in a theater. This one, I thought it was a fun theater experience. It was a fun movie. It was scary. It was creepy. It actually sometimes was funny. I think it did the book a lot of justice. It knew that it was an adaptation of a book. It wasn't like most adaptation movies are, where it's like, well, we're gonna slap on that good old like title that's based on this best-selling novel and just making a movie that has nothing to do with the original source material. Now this movie, it was like it knew it was based on a book. It's almost like the writers and the director and mostly all the creators read the novel and decided and actually like brought the novel to life. This movie is way more accurate to the novel than the original miniseries was. So I really, really, really had a fun time watching this movie. It was so awesome. And yeah, 10 out of 10 has to be in the top 5 for this year. Anyway, how did you guys think about this movie? Do any of you even want to see this movie? Leave a comment down below, and please give this video a giant thumbs up and hit that big red subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time in the shadows. Goodbye.